Hello students, welcome back. In last video, we learned geometrical construction chapter. In this chapter, we learn angle bisector and perpendicular bisector. Now next points we are going to learn today, that is congruence of segment, congruence of angle and congruence of circle. Maybe in your mind, sir, what is mean by congruence? Congruence means same size and shape, or any figure having same dimension, that is called congruence. Okay. Now we are going to learn our first topic, that is congruence of segment. Now in segment, line segment of equal length are congruent if the length of line segments are having same length. Look here. For example, I draw here a line segment PQ, that is 3 centimeter. Another line segment NT 3 centimeter. One more line segment AB 3 centimeter. XY, that is 4 centimeter. If you see carefully here, student, you observe that line segment PQ, line segment NT, line segment AB having the length 3 centimeter, but this XY having 4 centimeter. So line segment PQ, line segment NT and line segment AB having a length 3 centimeters, means we can say line segment PQ, line segment NT and line segment AB are congruent to each other. Okay. So this, how to show this congruence? So there is a symbol. This symbol is used to show the congruence. Okay. Now look here, student. Here we are going to write now how to read this. For example, segment AB is congruent to segment NT, like this. How you have to read this? Segment AB is congruent to segment NT. Okay, like this you have to read this. Now there is one property of this congruence of segment. See, if one line segment is congruent to the second line segment, for example, segment AB is congruent to segment NT and second line segment is congruent to third line segment. For example, I write here one more segment ABNT XY. Okay, so having this segment AB, segment NT and segment XY having measure same, means these three line segments are congruent to each other. Now see, according to this property, if one line segment is congruent to second line segment, means first is AB is congruent to NT and second line segment is congruent to third line segment. For example, the second one is segment NT. Segment NT is congruent to segment XY. Then 2 is congruent to the third line segment. Then first line segment also congruent to third line segment. Now see, simple. Three line segments, they are congruent to each other. First is segment AB is congruent to NT. Now NT is congruent to segment XY. So automatically segment AB is the first one, is also congruent to segment XY, that is third line segment. Understood, students? Now we are going to move to this next point, that is congruence of angles. Now congruence of angles, angles of equal measures are congruent to each other. For example, I will draw here some angle. This is angle ABC, that is this ABC angle is 90 degree. Again X, Y, Z, this is also 90 degree because this is right angle, these are the right angle triangles. Then P, Q, R, this is 115. Okay, so if you see in these three figures, measure of angle ABC is 90 degree, measure of angle XYZ is 90 degree, and measure of angle PQR is 150. So if the measures of the angles are same, then we can say these angles are congruent to each other. So we can write here angle ABC is congruent to angle XYZ. This is not congruent because the measure is different. Now one more property here, see student, the congruent of angles does not depends on the length of their arm. It is depends upon the measures of this angle. Now see, according to this, the congruence of angles does not depends on the length. For example, this is 4 centimeter, this is also 4 centimeter, this is also 4 centimeter, this is also 4 centimeter. So according to this property, this arms means AB, BC, XY and YZ. So the congruence is not depends on the measures of that arms. Here all are same, but it not depends on that. That is depends on only the angles. Clear? Understood? Now next point we will move, student, that is congruence of circles. Now circles, see, circles of equal radii are congruent. Now radii means it's the plural of radius. Now see students, I will draw some circles here. So I write here 2 centimeter. This is the radius of this circle is 2 centimeter. I will name here A, B, C, D, E. 2 centimeter. This is 2 centimeter. This will be 3 centimeter. Now you can write 4 centimeter, and this radius is 2.5 centimeter. Now if you observe here, student, see this these figures. A having radius 2 centimeter and D having radius 2 centimeter. So when the radii of the circles are same, then we can say these circles are congruent to each other. Okay students, I hope you understand congruence of segment, congruence of angles, congruence of circles. See students, if any doubt, then ask me in the comment section. Okay students, and in the next video we are going to learn the practice sets. Still students, bye bye, take care.